Breaking news: SPLM-IO split widens as new interim leader is endorsed in Juba. This is a developing story out of Juba, South Sudan. A major shakeup has hit the Sudan People's Liberation Movement in opposition, SPLM-IO. On Wednesday, a group of senior SPLM-IO officials based in Juba announced the endorsement of Stephen Par Kuol, the country's Minister of Peacebuilding, as the interim leader of the party, a move that effectively sidelines the detained chairman, Dr. Riek Machar. In response, acting chairman Oyet fired back with a strong statement, rejecting the decision and calling it an unconstitutional and politically motivated attempt to hijack the movement. Oyet warned that any leadership transition must be guided by the SPLM-IO's internal laws, not backroom deals.
This press statement is on the gathering of SPLM-IO members who gathered in Palm Africa Hotel, Juba, Republic of South Sudan, on the 9th April 2025. It has come to our notice through the social media that a group led by Ambassador Stephen Par Kuol, a former member of the SPLM-IO Political Bureau, convened a gathering on 9th April 2025, in which the group referred to themselves as SPLM-IO leadership. The group claimed to have resolved to commit to the Revitalized Agreement, called for the release of the SPLM-IO chairman and comrades. They also called for immediate halt to ongoing military offensive. The group also resolved to delink themselves from the Right Honorable Oyet, referring to him as a former deputy chairman of the SPLM-IO, and decided to illegally appoint themselves as interim chairman, deputy chairman, and secretary general of the SPLM-IO. The SPLM-IO observed the following: that the gathering, out of 28 members of the SPLM-IO Political Bureau, that is found in our Constitution, Article 21, Sub-Article 1 of the Constitution of the SPLM-IO 2015. The gathering was attended by only 7 members of the Political Bureau, 2 of whom were suspended. That is Ambassador Stephen Par Kuol and Honorable Riek Machar, who were suspended from the party. That out of 155 national MPs in the both houses of the TNLA and the Council of States, 12 members attended the gathering, including 1 member of Parliament, Honorable Deng Gai, who was suspended, and some few honorable members of the state assemblies. That the gathering was neither a meeting of the Political Bureau, which requires at least 28 members. It was not also a meeting of National Liberation Council, NLC, which would require 326 members. nor it was national convention, which required over 5,000 members. Since the meeting of the National Liberation Council usually convenes 3 times in a year in regular sessions or in an extraordinary session whenever deemed necessary, only by the chairperson, PB, or on the written request by at least 1/3 of its members. Whereas the quorum for the meetings of the NLC is 2/3, majority of its 326 membership, Article 20 of the Constitution. Meanwhile, the Political Bureau meets once every 2 weeks, and an extraordinary meeting of the Bureau may be called by the chairperson on his or her own initiative, or on the recommendation of the Secretary General to the chairperson of the party, or upon a written request to the chairperson by at least 1/3 of its members, provided that the quorum of the 2/3 or simple majority of its members is met. That is Article 23.1.8.6 of the Constitution of the SPLM-IO 2015. In light of the above development, the SPLM-IO would like to point out the following. The gathering was part of a conspiracy by the SPLM-IG and affiliated security and political apparatus, who place our members who are currently in Juba under intimidation, threats, arrest, and detention in Juba. You are aware about the arrest and detention of His Excellency the First Vice President, Dr. Riek Machar and other political detainees. His Ambassador Stephen Par Kuol himself was also briefly arrested. We are yet investigating the circumstance under which he was quickly released, and hence now is causing trouble in the party.
This surprise move reveals deepening cracks within the opposition party and raises fresh concerns over South Sudan's fragile peace process. Is this the beginning of a political realignment or the deepening of division within the SPLM-IO? That's all for now. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and stay updated with the latest news, politics, and developments from South Sudan and beyond. Don't forget to like, share, and turn on the notification bell. This is South Sudan 24, bringing you stories that matter.